Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian from WhisperStatus74. This is probably the final Call of Duty video until the game launches in October. I am playing it on the PS4 Pro. The reason why I want to do this video this morning is probably for the first time since these betas have launched, the alpha, the beta on PS4, and then the Xbox One and PC beta, is I'm feeling a little fatigued from it, which I kind of want to document. Meaning that I really look forward to playing it every single, day that it's been available. And then today I actually kind of struggled to want to play it. Now, I've played with my buddies the last couple days, which also helps, get yourself motivated to play. But have felt, this morning, could be just fatigue, but I do feel the game, it makes me question its longevity, which is with any multiplayer title, by the way. Playing on the PS4 Pro now, as I mentioned, is a much smoother experience. No screen tearing at all. Gun randomly changes to auto fire at times. There's times where the gun doesn't shoot. But the game play on PS4 is much smoother. It's not really even close. No screen tearing, as I mentioned. FPS is, I imagine, at 60 with probably a dynamic resolution of 1080p. It is blurry in some spots. It's not the cleanest game and does lack HDR. Now, does HDR affect performance? Not typically. I'm guessing it wasn't in the final build. It wasn't in the beta when they released it, and or I should say it's probably an earlier build of the beta, which they already had functioning. I could not see why they would not release HDR upon release. It is welcome because it is a very flat-looking game already. So without HDR, you're taking away a little bit more of that dimension as far as giving it that 3D look. A lot of game types in the beta. I can see all of them being pretty fun. Even playing like I'm fatigued. Gun game's fun. The 2 vs 2 I thought was great. Team Deathmatch is Team Deathmatch. Domination is Domination. Headquarters I thought was alright. The EMP game I thought was decent. Not something I probably would play. Ground War I was very excited about, but it's really just a Conquest ripoff, and it runs terrible. At least on the Xbox One X. I didn't play it on the PS4. But as Conquest was not great on consoles for the longest time, and is better now from Battlefield, it's not something I'll play. It's just too choppy. Maybe take the vehicles out of it, make the map smaller, and just basically make it a larger Domination or a larger Team Deathmatch. But there wasn't even hit markers on farther away characters. Just was very, very glitchy. Little cool features they added, though, I thought were great, was that if you go into the audio settings, you can actually change the hit marker sound to the old Call of Duty Modern Warfare sound, which has less of the thudding and more of the, kind of sound to it. The game is packed with just things to do in regards to game types. A lot of guns, a lot of scopes. I hope they actually increase that to be more like Battlefield 4, which to me still is kind of the level you want to get to. And it does feel like Battlefield 4 a lot, which is nothing but a great thing. I was very tired of playing those World War I and World War II shooters. I played them forever. Going back and playing them was not something I wanted to play. The level design, the map design the maps are small. There is more interaction with the doors, which is welcome. Level changes, as you see here. Past Call of Duties, cover would literally be a box sitting there. So I do appreciate some of the wind effects. I'd love to see some rain, some lightning. the night maps, which I think is a missed opportunity, because with the night vision, it's basically the same map, but green. You can disable the night vision, but if everybody else can enable the night vision the entire time, it doesn't really add anything but make every map green. The Battlefield maps at night on Battlefield 4 were cool because the lighting was so different. I can see that being a good thing here if you could limit or make it to where you don't need the night vision to play. That would be cool. So I think that might be a missed opportunity. Just to see every map lit up with lighting effects, especially with HDR, that would be helpful. Perks, things like that seem fine, perfectly serviceable, easy to get to, which wasn't the case in World War II. They don't have any of that. Hopefully they keep all of the monetization down, all the things to buy and all the marketplaces and coins and all that garbage away. I'm very interested in the campaign, but that's what makes me feel like it's a very full game, but that really is the bare minimum if you think about the way multiplayer games used to be. You did have a comprehensive campaign as well as a fully fledged multiplayer. We've just gotten pretty starved the last couple years with things missing. Battlefield is being updated every day. The game to me is completely broken. I can't even go back to it. But I'm looking forward to this game. I'm just wondering again what the longevity is going to be. Because at the end of it, it's still Call of Duty. Which, is a good and bad thing, I think. Hopefully the performance on the Xbox One X improves. Right now, there's still some screen tearing. It's still very choppy, but looks a good deal better. But if I had to choose between playing the two, it would be PS4 Pro right now. Just the frame rate alone makes up for it. It's a much smoother experience. And that's pretty much it for my final video on Call of Duty. Now, guys ask why I don't use a capture card. I am a guerrilla filming YouTuber. I'm not going to be doing a lot of that, guys. The way YouTube is now, it's not really investing the time into it isn't really going to be worth it for me. It's something I do part-time, so I apologize if you're finding me for the first time. And that's just in the style in which I do YouTube. It's just not really the way YouTube is now. Investing more and more time is going to be difficult. So in closing, what do I think about the betas? I think it's a very fully fledged beta. I'm very impressed with the amount of stuff they've put in this beta. But we'll see how the longevity is, and we'll see how it is in a few weeks when it launches. Alright guys, thank you so much. Let me know what you think in the comments about the beta. Are you playing the beta? Are you looking forward to it? Will this bring you back to Call of Duty? Or are you done with the franchise? Let me know in the comments. Take care.